There are a lot of powers from what we think about or what we don't even think about holding us back. And this is got nothing to do with anyone but ourselves. Example of these are the power of superstitions, buying into other people's beliefs. There used to be a time where people could tell your future or could assume to tell your future by reading the lines on your palm. So if that's true, what do you say about people without no hands? So you should understand the lines on your palm does not determine your future. There are people with amputated arms who have gone on to have a great future for themselves and even written a better future for other people by creating job, by creating employment, by creating ideas, by bringing something on the table. So there goes the power of superstition, the negative power of superstition. There's a lot of things holding people back, and they attribute this to some spiritual power, some whatever, but it's just the power of superstition. When you become so scared, so afraid to partake, to take an action based on some sort of superstitions, or you can't do that, or you can't do this, or when you are where you are because you believe you are in that position because someone else has a power over you, someone else has said something or does something that has put you in that position. Therefore, you've given away the power, the only power you have, the power of the mind, the power to think, the power to dream, the power to say, I am whole and I would make my own future. When you go back to relying on superstition, you practically taking yourself back to the old ages, to like the animal state where you just go by instinct. So there are those with no hands. They write the future of other people. So if we all, our destiny, our future is written, or they are visible through the lines of our hands, there would be no disabled person, no person with disability would ever be successful, because these are all superstitions. You could only be, or you are where you are, because of what you believe in. What you believe in has more power over you than any other thing, than your physical. An example of people with disabilities who have gone to write the futures of other people, like, for instance, Bruce Lee, the martial art artist. He has one leg shorter than others. Steve Wonder has no sight. Steve Hooker, he was in a wheelchair. These are like all very successful people. But if you had gone like based on the lines and the hands, you will have said nothing good will come out of these people. So you have to be very cautious about the people you associate with, the books you read, the things you watch on the TV, what you consume. Because superstitions are one of the things that are holding us back. Superstition. When you believe you can't do this, you can't do that, based on someone else's belief, a bought into belief. Nothing, like they say, you can never be greater than what you think about yourself. So if you believe you are little, you become little. If you believe you can never make it to the top, you would never make it to the top, regardless. Because there is just one voice, that voice that sticks into your head that says to you, I am worthless. That's all that matters, regardless of what any other person says to you. So don't let superstition keep you where you've been for the last year. It's a new year. Start afresh. Let go of all your old superstition, all your old belief, all things that they said you can never do. Start afresh. Just assume you're on a different island, a different paradise. You know no one. You are starting afresh from zero. Your newborn baby, you just arrived into this planet. You didn't know there were limitations. This is the only way you can overcome your superstition, your old belief, your imputed belief, other people's fear, other people's limitation, and then strive for a new goal. Superstition is the killer of dreams. It's the killer of success. Superstitions. So pay attention to the people you hang around. Pay attention to what you watch. Pay attention to what you consume. If you have a phone, don't let the phone use you. The phone is for you to develop yourself, for you to build yourself, for you to learn something, for you to acquire something useful. Don't become a tool to the phone. The phone should be a tool for you. Don't let superstition drive into a little corner where you just sit and get fed. Believe you can achieve. Believe you better. Believe you greater. Believe you are made to become something, to be successful, to overcome.